Yeah, I've been dairy farming my whole life. I've owned a dairy farm now for 9 years. The situation we're in now is really critical, you know. Last June we were getting a $21 a hundred for our milk per 100 pounds. Come January, I think it was, it went down to $10.50.
Jerry's just stood up, and he's kind of like what all farmers are want. You know, this answer is why milk is so low, but yet everything else is so high.
We just kind of wanted to know why we were paying the price for this. What led me to contact Farm Aid was, I wonder where the money of Farm Aid goes. I bet it's all political, you know, just the big boys get the money from Farm Aid. And I thought maybe I'd just call and check it out to see what they was about, you know.
When Jerry and I first talked, we talked about organizations in Iowa and in the Midwest that might be able to help him out. His issue, like so many farmers that call the Farm Aid hotline, was financial. He wasn't asking for money, but he was trying to determine ways to keep his farm afloat over the long haul.
Joel's just really easy to talk to, and he's really sympathetic for what we was going through, you know, and it sounded like he really cared.
We began to work together on organizing a dairy farmers rally in Manchester, Iowa. The main idea of that rally was to push for a fair milk price for farmers.
This rally is about the little guy, not the big guy. It's about the family farm, not the factory farm. And it's about consumers and farmers together and not about corporate greed.
We took it to the dairy farmers this time. We figured we needed to do something different, you know, so we can get the media's attention and then get the public aware of what was really going on.
When we talk about milk price, what we're talking about is the price that farmers receive for selling their milk to a processor. Last year, dairy farmers were making something like $21 per hundredweight on milk. Currently, they're making about $10 per hundredweight. In order to simply meet the cost of production, they need to make something like $16, maybe $17. So they're losing money hand over foot.
We want the senators and the congressmen to see that, you know, this is a problem. You know, it's just not a couple people. This is people all across the country. And so Joel and his staff there, Jan and Carolyn, a lot of them from the Farm Aid staff helped us out.
He's gone from a farmer who was fairly solitary, doing his thing, trying to get his business going, trying to keep his family together, and having a few other farmer friends, to having a real network of support, not only in Iowa, but now around the country. When I talk to a dairy farmer who I think needs some kind of emotional support, I ask that farmer to call Jerry Harvey. Jerry takes those calls, tells me to keep them coming.
What my dad has been doing is been inspiring to me. The seeing the fight that he's had has encouraged me, because I have 3 sons of my own, and I want to pass this on to them just like he wants to pass it on to us. And you know, the fight that he has is the fight that I now have too. What's made me do what I'm doing and what I'm about is my family, my grandkids, my friends, my neighbors. You know, we're doing what we love to do, and this is something that's just not from me. It's from thousands of farmers across the country. And we got to realize that this country was built and founded on family farms, not factory farms. And so, you know, we don't need to step aside for anybody. We need to fight to keep our family farms, and hopefully Farm Aid will fight by our side and we can keep going.